thing anywhere.
YouTube.com/Mountaineer Vapes. Like I said, Steve doesn't know how to set up live events, and YouTube.com.
No, I'm subscribed.
/Mountaineer Vapes. Like I said. Oh,
I'll
there
do
it is.
it.
Oh, hey, dude. You know that they can hear all of us?
Yeah, I just unmuted us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't say nothing.
I usually try to do that to see if I can catch anybody saying something
Thanks
stupid.
for the heads up, bro.
I mean, it's intentional a little bit.
I'm glad I didn't say all my true feelings about vapor swaggins.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, oh, yeah. Well, you know, you did earlier, but I didn't unmute it then, so it's okay. Now they can see us. I'll tell you that. I don't want you to get caught picking your nose. Stan's a celebrity. I don't want to ruin that. He's gonna fucking be like, by the end of the show, he's gonna hate the shit out of me. If he didn't already.
Nice nose picking every once in a while, man.
That's true.
Hey, you can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but you can't wipe your friends on the couch.
That's like ancient Chinese secret, man.
Yeah.
So, how's everybody doing tonight?
I just got done getting. Hold on, I'm playing with my mic here. I just got done getting a biopsy, so that was fun.
Well, how'd that go?
Well, it sucked because I've had melanoma before, and so they told me, hey, we're just going to do this as a precautionary thing. It's not that alarming. And then when I actually went to the actual doctor, actually knows what he's talking about, to do the biopsy, he was like, oh, this is pretty alarming. So I'll find out by the end of the week.
Oh, this is pretty alarming, but I don't have any information for you.
Yeah.
Thanks,
well,
Doc.
He just explained that it had characteristics of melanoma lesion. I just got done getting. So, yay.
It all is nothing, you know?
Yeah, I don't want to lose my foot. That shit sucks.
Yeah, you need your foot, man. But,
Sick boy, Regan, what up? Sorry. Oh, hell. He's already trolling.
Yeah, I know.
Mr. Eric or Mr. Bill or Mr. Stan, would one of you guys like to shout out some people in the chat?
Fuck up the names anyway.
Stan started to do it already. I mean, I think
would you like to, Mr.
Fine,
Stan?
I'll do it. It's my show, y'all. Vapor, what's going on? Oh, wait, that's you. Veteran, Valkill, what's going on? Philly Vapes in the house. Matt Oswald, hello, my dude.
Click.
Vape boy, sick boy. Drip Vibe Vapor says, what up, guys?
Hello.
Shane Priborski. Nice. Is that Priborski or Priborski? Or Pribarski? No.
Priborski.
Carlos Ramirez. Let's see here. A couple more. Swamp Squonk Mike. I think I said his name already, but I'll say it again. Rick Mahoney. And Steel Driver. What's going on, guys?
Nicely done, sir. So thank you for being here tonight, Mr. Stan. I apologize to you gentlemen and the chat for being a little late.
That's okay. Sometimes you just gotta rub one out, bro.
Yeah, that's what, dude, I did that, and I was like, man, I'm late. And it was just no good.
Is that what you use for gel?
Yes. It's free, and it's, biodegradable. Very nice. Very, very clean. Very good. So, what are you guys thinking? What's up? What's happening?
I did a video drop today.
Oh.
Yeah, why don't you discuss that, Mr. Stan?
I did a video drop today on the Notion MT. Oh, you guys like my fresh cut? I just got re-wicking. That was awesome. The Notion MTL with the Dreamer constant contact switch on it.
Nice.
Yep.
Man.
That's what I did today. And yeah, it was good. It was good. I'm excited about it, man. I mean, dude, it's only gonna be $45 for this mod, and the switch by itself is only gonna be what, 20 USD. So
that's not bad at all.
Nope, and I don't feel bad putting my high-end MTLs on it. There's a K-Fun though.
Nice.
Looks is it's 18. I didn't see the video yet, but is it 18350 or 18650?
Well, this one right here has an 18350 in it, and the other one has a 20350 in it.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
So, rocking about 7 amps.
Can I,
But where'd you get the 2350? I've never really seen those batteries.
The only one I know of is iJoy, and the terrible thing about it is on the wrap. You guys know can't trust wraps. It says 25 amps, but it's a 7 amp battery. So I would never trust it in anything, but it is a really good, like 1 ohm build, MTL build mech battery for 7 amps, you know?
Yeah. That's the first time I've seen that kind of battery, man.
Oh, there's my mead.
can I just say that I finally know why Sick Boy is called Sick Boy?
Why is that?
Well, because he just said a comment that says, when Stan says my name, my prostate tingles, and that's saying a lot at my age.
Sick boy, sick as tits.
I want my prostate to tingle, damn it.
Yeah.
We, the Ardent, won't fit. There's a reason that I designed this thing with a ring, so you can't fit nothing bigger than a 24 on it.
Philly Vape 215 wants to know what an Ardent is.
What's an Ardent? Oh my gosh.
Oh, wait, that was Sick Boy. Sorry.
The Ardent's right there on top of the Tenacious Unicorns.
Is that Cerakoted?
This is, I don't know what the coating is that Unicorn uses, but this is the new Tenacious Unicorn. With it's my project that comes with the matching Ardent cap and some other goodies. I'm gonna do this drop at the end of the week, like next weekend. So, yeah, this is coming out too.
That's sick.
Oh, I was
I
gonna say,
like
that looks nice.
Sick as tits.
Sick as chips.
Eric, you look like you're in a spaceship.
I am in a spaceship.
Looks
Like, hold on. No bullshit. That's kind of the goal. My Wi-Fi signal is called the spaceship.
I knew it.
I told him that he looked like he was in Dexter's Kill Room.
See? Oh, is it going to show? This kind of is the spaceship.
There you go. All Eric's neighbors steal that Wi-Fi.
Somebody else in the chat actually said your room's starting to look like a Vegas strip club.
That was
I was gonna say that too.
was Shane. That was Shane. He's from Vegas originally.
No, but it's looking good though, man.
I like it. It looks cool.
I used to do reviews one time in a room, but now I haven't done them in a while, man. Need to get back on that, you know.
I'm What's funny is I'm moving probably at the end of September, and we'll have to build a whole new room. But it'll just be a room. I'm still gonna keep this one up, but I'm gonna have 2 at that point. So because we'll still have this property, but.
Yeah, Regan, but at least I'm putting some thought into it, not just slapping my name on stuff, bro.
That's true. He's not ambitions. Oh,
I didn't say
sorry.
that.
I did. Vaping Politician said that. YouTube.com/Phoenix Vapor. Thank you. I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding, actually.
Well, I think that you make good. You have a lot of good stuff out, Stan. I like your stuff. If I used mechs and stuff, I'd like to use them, but I just don't do that kind of vape.
Yeah, I mean, I like mechs, but honestly, I don't take them out and about with me as much. I usually only vape them at home now. I used to cruise around with them, have my little mech carrier, little belt loop carrier that I'd carry them around in, but now I usually have a squonker or something with me when I'm out and about, and I just use the mechs at home.
Probably safe for that. Well, you've been using them for a while, though, right?
Oh yeah, dude. Since I started, pretty much.
Is that your preferred style of vape?
Depends. It's my. I'm not really a stack vapor. Like I'm vaping on this stack right now, but I don't do that a whole lot. I like a mech build with a single coil, like a 0.3 ohm single coil, on a mech a whole lot. It just depends on what coils I got, honestly. If I got a bunch of good coils that I know are going to ramp quick, then heck yeah, let's throw them in a mech. If I got some higher resistance coils or some bigger series type coils or bunch of single coils, I'll throw it on a regulated usually. But I really love myself an MTL mech vape. And yeah, dude, I've been all over the map, dude. I just like vaping. I like everything. There's always something that I'll find that I enjoy from from any style, honestly. I haven't really found a mesh vape that just is awesome. The only way I really like a mesh RDA is on a mech mod, because it just ramps like crazy. But the mesh is really the only thing that I'm not super keen on.
He said keen.
I did. Regular term in my vocabulary.
One thing that has always interested me about what you do, Stan, is somehow you've had these successful releases with what I presume to be from observation. I mean, I don't see the numbers and shit, but they seem very successful, the Dreamer and the Keen both. And they kind of fly in the face of conventional wisdom when we're thinking about the vape game, right? Like the Keen, not as much. Like it seems like mechs are starting to come back into the forefront a little bit more now. But your shit is always, regardless of what the trends are, they're staying well known and popular. What do you think keeps it that way? I mean, obviously they're good ass designs, but it just doesn't make sense to me. When squonks were popular, everybody was talking about the Dreamer. People are going to pod systems, and everybody's talking about the Keen.
Well, the Dreamer kind of came about. I designed the Dreamer for the 21700, the 30T, before the 30T was available, and I think that it was just like lightning in a bottle, kind of. Right there, it was just the right thing at the right time, and it had just enough differences to just be different than everything else that was out, and I mean, it's just for what it is, it's just a good performing all around mech at a good price, so it's kind of maintained, like popular, yes, but it's a hobbyist type thing, obviously, right? So it's not ever going to sell. None of this stuff is ever going to sell like dead rabbits and smoke products and things like that. And I understand that. I design stuff for the hobbyists that I like, that I think is good for everyday, all day banger type use. I think this is actually the most expensive product that I've been a part of. I didn't design this. I basically tuned it, if that makes any sense. This is not designed by Stan. The only part that was designed by Stan is this top cap for the Ardent and the Ardent itself. But I designed the logos. I had them do specific things to the clutch and certain parts on the internals. Colors and logos and things like that. But the rest of it, everything else, I've designed from the ground up, and it's just been for what I like, what I thought would be popular and cool and comfortable and easy to use. So as far as people liking it, that's cool, man. I mean, if people like it, awesome. If people don't like it, probably wasn't designed for them. But I try to think of everybody. When I did the Lucid, there's one main thing that I did on the Lucid that I would have never done if I wasn't thinking, we lost Bill.
That's not a surprise.
I would have never done the bottom airflow on the Lucid if I wasn't trying to please everyone. And I think that was the detriment of the Lucid, was that bottom airflow. I didn't like it, but a lot of people like it. So I stopped doing that after that product. I started just designing what I thought the product should be and stopped worrying about what everybody wants. and started thinking about what everybody, even if they didn't want it, could use easily and effectively. So Dane, I dropped the unicorn video this weekend coming up.
The other thing that's interesting to me is that the Ardent you didn't obviously do with unicorn. So you kind of, it's coming as a kit.
The Ardent will not come with the kit.
Okay, the top cap
it only comes with the matching cap. But it is cool because it has the unicorn logo on it. Times Vape, well, shit, won't focus, but it says Ardent on the one side, but it has the unicorn on it to match the mod. And then the unicorn logo is the Tenacious unicorn logo that I did for them. So, and there's some other special things that come with that. But I'm not going to say those on this show just yet.
I'm kind of been out of things lately. It's on vape stuff in general. Unicorn Vape or Unicorn, is that what it is? Is that a company?
Oh my God! Wow.
Dude,
yeah, Unicorn.
I ain't been keeping up, man.
Well, this is like, whoa. Okay.
I actually like that. They had a flat black one with brass trim. That one right there. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. This is it's very similar to the switch that's on the Tenacious unicorn, but the switch is different. So, in two ways. But yeah, no, it's very similar. They are not interchangeable. So, but this mod, I mean, Unicorn, they make good mods, man. That's why the owner Trevor, I was talking to him. He sent me a couple of his MDX mods in the 21700 when he released that, and I liked them a lot. He had an RDA that kind of had like a Twisted Messes deck with like goon airflow ish kind of thing. It even looked like a goon, and it was just a good performing RDA. Just good dude, real nice dude. We were discussing something, and I was just, we were talking. It was like, well, why don't we just do a Tenacious TX Vapes edition to, what you're doing? And he said, oh, that's awesome. That's a good idea. Let's do that. And I said, cool. And he's like, well, do you want to design it? I said, no, man, I like your mod. Let's do your mod, your new design. But let's do it this way, because I feel like people have an expectation of how their mod should perform, or a couple certain different things they get like with Tenacious name on it. So let's do these couple of different things. Let's make it hybrid to the Ardent, because it inadvertently would hybrid to the MDX kit, or the 21700 mod. I forget what they called it. And I was like, let's make sure it fits good. It doesn't just screw on, but let's make sure it's made for it. And let's do these couple of things. And he was down with the whole thing, and he's like, yeah, let's do all of it. So I was like, cool. And that's just how it happened,
So Wee is bringing up the Reverie, and he mentioned that you designed the Reverie so that if you lost a can opener, it would be multifunctional. Can you talk about that?
Oh yeah, dude. The Reverie totally. It's not really a can opener. It's more of a bottle opener.
Oh.
Yeah, but the Reverie, I don't have one right here, do I? I think I have it back there. But the Reverie is it's sharp, dude. It'll cut you up.
That's like
it won't cut you up, you asshole. I don't know where it is. I only have one built right now. Oh, there it is.
I love reading Wee's comments and pretending like they're not sarcastic or,
There's the Reverie, and we says it's sharp and it'll cut you. And Jay Hayes gave me some shit about that on my review. He's what he's talking about, because I did that little heat seek fin at the top because I wanted something a little different looking. I thought it came out cool, but it will not cut me, Wee turd face.
You know what would make Wee really happy?
What?
Just send him a couple bottles of Keep It 100. He loves that juice.
He does.
I know he does. You know what else he loves? He
Oh.
absolutely 100% loves the tripod RTA. Loves the tripod RTA.
With Keep It 100 in it, man.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna send him a bucket of it. Not even in a bottle, just a straight bucket.
Wait a second. With a sick boy not wearing no pants. Are you talking about that live stream yesterday that fucking Dominic and Ramon did? Because that was fucking crazy, man.
No
Two
pants?
motherfuckers that should not be stripping on camera.
Where was I? And someone was.
Dominic had a live stream about his Vespa.
So on the Phoenix live, this reminds me, on the Phoenix live stream, Mac was making jokes about how since we weren't streaming from work anymore, that we could stream in our underwear if we wanted, because you only see us, from here up. Once the live stream ended, he got up to do something, and he was sitting in his underwear. It was pretty fucking funny. I was like, what?
Hashtag YouTubers don't wear pants.
That's true.
I've heard that. Some of them don't even have legs.
Dominic and him were going at it, and someone mentioned something about Dominic was supposed to do a stream without his shirt on. So Dominic rips his shirt off. Then, not even 5 minutes later, Ramon takes his shirt off. I was like, I don't know if I need to be seeing this shit.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't watch that. Thank you, Jesus.
I'm the whole shirtless, pantsless thing. I've done some ridiculous stuff on videos, and I don't really have any shame, but I'm not gonna be all half naked on YouTube.
No,
I've wore bike shorts and stuff for a wrestling skit and things that I've done, but you're not gonna catch me naked on YouTube. Sorry.
I've taken my shirt off, and I've definitely got a dad bod, so that wasn't great.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, nobody needs to see my dad bod. We're good.
I've seen Eric's nipples more than I care to admit.
This is true.
YouTube.
Hey, well, you want to...
I don't put those little things away.
Wow, that was a nice nipple, man.
I know, that's the point. Jay loves my nipples, so that's why they get pulled out a lot.
I have 2 nipples, man.
I only have 1.
Hey, why doesn't your nipple have Jay Hayes over it? What's up with that?
Well, because I'm broke until the
I thought Jay was paying for the tattoo.
30th. No,
Damn
I'm
it.
going to. I told him I was doing it. I wanted to do it in July, but I spent so much money on this fucking thing. It's cost about double what I expected.
So wait a second. If it's bad luck to put your wife or girlfriend's name on your body, what's it mean if you put your man crush's name on your body? Just curious. I don't know.
It means everything.
Do you have a man crush on Jay Hayes?
No.
Do you want to whisper sweet nothings in Jay's ears?
Well, maybe.
I don't know. I think he was trying to talk Jay Hayes and Vapor Swaggins into a 3-way.
Dude.
Oh my goodness, Swags.
Who, me?
I'm jealous.
Just because I like the junk that he has in his trunk. Okay?
Swags got that ghetto booty.
He does. That is a well-known fact.
I've heard that before, that fact.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, super chatting dollar bills, motherfucker. That used to be my nickname, Dollar Bill.
Drip Vibe said, it's funny because the guy behind me in the coffee shop just saw Eric's nips.
You should be getting paid for that.
You're welcome.
That is not a
vanilla
cappuccino,
flavor.
yeah.
A little vanilla flavor for that coffee.
So, yeah, that was very nice. Let me ask you guys something. As much as I love nipple talk, just like the next person, and sweet nothings, I love sweet nothings. But let me ask. I'm sure that you've talked about this before or said this before, but what got you into vapor viewing and just vaping in general?
Just the fact that I wanted to quit. I wanted my wife to quit, and she wasn't going to quit as long as I was smoking. She quit twice when she was pregnant, both times, just cold turkey. And I never did. I vaped under. I don't know how the hell I vaped. I smoked without her knowing, even though she was pregnant, which is crazy to me because she could smell everything. and she got back on cigarettes like when she had the baby, after she had the babies, because of me. And I finally just got sick of it. Went to I told her, I was like, look, we're quitting. I'm quitting. You're quitting too. I went and bought 2 iStick 50 watts and 2 um, Aspire Nautilus clones for $200, and that was it. Game over. It didn't. That one didn't keep me off. I didn't smoke anymore, but I spent a lot of money trying to find the kind of vape that was going to keep me from smoking still. And I was determined not to be the reason why she kept smoking. So yeah, I stayed off, and vaping's the only thing that did it, man. I have terrible willpower, absolutely terrible willpower. You could probably tell by the weight gain I've had over the past 2 years. Gosh,
Same with me.
I have zero willpower, and yeah, I was never gonna quit. So vaping's the only thing that did it. But as far as like the reviews and stuff, I don't really. I tell people all the time, kind of a joke. I mean, it's fine. I deal with it. I'm a vaping reviewer, but I don't identify as a vape reviewer. I like to consider myself a vaping lifestyle type personality. You know, I'm a designer. I'm a guy. I just made videos for fun. I wanted to do like a talk show type thing. It turned more into the me sitting in front of a camera type thing. And people want to see reviews and stuff all the time, and they ask all the time. So I give them reviews every now and then, you know. The bread and butter of my channel, as well as you guys know, is Vape Stew and, you know, the talk show type stuff. So, but I do the reviews, you know, a couple a month because people like them, people want them, and then the product drops and stuff like that. So,
honestly, I think the conversation forums like this do better than most reviews.
It depends on whose channel it's on.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on whose channel it's on, because certain people go to certain people's channels for certain kinds of content.
Yep.
True.
And when the person's channel changes from the type of content that viewers are going to see, the viewers don't react to it as well unless they're new, you know? So like your steady subscriber,
like Jay switching up his channel, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. Jay switching up his channel. Richard from Twisted 420, he did the same thing. He started switching up his channel, and he lost a lot of viewers.
You know, Mike Vapes told me, he said, Stan, you got to stop doing the live review thing. And I said, he's like, nobody wants to sit there and watch, you know, you fiddle with this and do that. And I said to him, I said, yeah, I understand it and I appreciate it, and I will take that into account. And I did the BT, not the BTFC. What's the name of that RTA that Fagan did? The big one. Anyway. Oh,
I know which one
you're talking about.
The bulk, yeah, I did the bulk. I recorded that. It's just recorded. I don't have hardly any time, and recorded videos take me such a long time.
Me too.
So I try to give the viewers a recorded video every now and then, but most of the time it's going to be live. And honestly, the people that are on my channel a lot, the live videos get the most views. Like, people like to watch the live stuff. They like to watch me fumble with stuff. I think it adds like kind of a realistic, like, you know, if I'm having this trouble with this, you might have this trouble with this, and this is how I'm going to work through it, kind of thing. I'm not going to cut it all out and everything.
Hey, so. Stan, the one thing, like we had discussed last week, you're probably getting that because one thing overall, it's different. It's not the same up, you know, talk about it, go down low, come back up, talk about it, vape, take a couple puffs, and then end the video. It's different. And I think that's what's attracting a lot of people.
Yeah, well, I mean, with the live review things, I tend to stick to that kind of situation. The only thing I really do different on that is I go to the website and kind of go over, you know, through the manufacturer's website and stuff before I show the product off. And but at the same time, and people always want me to interact, but I'm trying to keep the review under a half hour, so I'll interact a little bit, but I don't want to dead air it and sit there and read chat. so I answer little things that I catch as I glance at the chat. But yeah, it just adds a little something to it. Like, I got a bunch of regulars that come in, like We and Overdrip and a lot of those guys, and all they do is just hound me. But like, just they talk. They're not talking to me; they're talking to each other. But they're just dogging me the whole time, and it's hilarious. You know, it's fun. It's a fun chat, and it's fun to do that and let them just go off and have a good time. And yeah, it is different. The last time I did a live video, or no, I'm sorry, a recorded video, I actually did the premiere thing that incorporated the chat. So you got a little bit of both, and that was really cool. I would love to be able to have the time to do more recorded videos and then premiere them, because the premiere is a lot of fun because you can actually get in there and talk and chat with them while the video is happening.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually.
It's really cool, and you know, people love it because they're giving you shit and you're talking back to them, or they get a little bit of a behind the scenes description of why you did something a certain way, or it's cool. It's very cool.
That's actually a good way to interact with your people, man. That's a good way to do it. I really enjoy the live shows as well. I like every Monday. I really do enjoy doing this with whoever's on here, or sometimes I like being around Eric, but not always. You know what I mean? But I do enjoy this more. I've just really had a hard time putting out reviews lately. You know?
Yeah. No, I get it. You and I talked about work, and we've both been kind of grinding pretty hard lately and stuff. And I work so much, dude, not just at work, but here in front of this computer. And that's why Discord is cool, because I can sit in the Zoom room and work while conversating with, stooges and stuff and having that. But to actually set time aside to record a video has been extremely hard for me over the past year or so. But yeah, it sounds like you understand that too.
I feel like if on my days off that I'm not working, I really do want to put videos out. But I know, like I said, Monday, I really do enjoy doing this, and it's something I try not to miss. But if I have to miss it, I mean, it sucks. But I have Eric and Bill, and they really take care of the channel as well too. So I really appreciate that on their part as well. But I think the live is cool because you really get to talk to people in the chat and you guys as well. So
yeah.
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 Get it.
Get it. What's chat saying?
They're talking about how much Weo 609 brings to the chat game.
He does. That is true.
So I would say he keeps it at 100.
I do have a little announcement to make, and it is, there will be no Savage Bill tonight because
Why?
Bill is in a really good mood.
I don't accept that.
I don't accept it either.
I don't accept that. Let's take a vote. I don't accept.
The reason Bill is in a really good mood today is because thanks to a close friend, my Addy design has been 3D rendered, and with a little bit of luck, going off for prototype. So hopefully we can manage to get this thing off the ground. And no, we will not be showing anything off because I did something completely different than most atomizers. Something that one person.
Big story didn't happen.
One person told me who's.
He's just kept going.
Tony told me, he goes, don't do it. He goes, I don't think your philosophy's sound, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I think my philosophy's sound. I think a lot of people have gotten complacent, and a lot of Yaddies are very similar. And I just wanted to change one thing up, and it is going to be. Now, I was thinking about calling it the Savage RDA. I really
that would have been dope.
That would be fucking cool, man.
I'm going back and forth. It'll probably be called the Maelstrom, thanks to Mark from Squonk Life.
The what?
The Maelstrom.
What's that?
It's a storm in the sea.
It's
a windstorm
done before?
I think that's been.
I think there is one that's been called that already. I'm pretty sure that it's like a.
Maelstrom. Nope, it's the Mech Mod by Purge Mod.
Oh, it's a mech mod. That's what.
Yeah. Knew I'd heard that before.
No, Maelstrom is what Eric has going on behind him in the shed. He's
Hey,
gonna have guys dancing in fucking G-strings behind him next video.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Bill, you know you can be happy and savage at the same time. You don't have to just.
I don't know what to be savage about today. I mean, the only thing that made me like semi-angry today is fucking first day of school with these little fucking.
Oh, here he goes.
Watching these 14-year-old prostitutes cross the street like they're fucking shit zones thing.
We gotta play your music first.
Can
Bill.
I play some music? Because
as humans, we have a range of emotions, Bill. So you can
play the music, and I'll go off about one thing. I'll find something. I'll go off about what I saw today.
Okay.
I'm expecting this fucking gangster tattooed across his belly. I'm like, damn, out of here. I don't even know if my music played or not. Oh shit, that's fucking loud, dude.
I turn it off and I say, I'm really loud, sorry.
There you go, Bill. That was what you needed. Now you can really amp up that savageness.
All right, here's my problem. No offense. If you're a parent of a teenage girl, stop letting her walk out of the house like a fucking prostitute. Okay? There's no need for these girls to be walking around dressed like this. They're on their way to fucking school. All right? I sat there today and watched. There's construction going on by my job.
You sat there and watched the girls walk to school?
I was at a fucking traffic light. I was sitting at a traffic light, and there's a bunch of girls crossing the street. They're all dressed like little fucking hookers, because it is Vegas. And I'm watching these guys from a construction site fucking wolf whistle. These girls are fucking 12 years old. Fucking stop, dude. You know, it's like, Jesus Christ, you should go to jail for even looking at that ass.
Wow.
Killed
No,
it, man.
not perving. Believe me, I have issues. I work with a girl who's the same age as my son. I won't even look at her because she's the same age as one of my kids. I can't fucking do that. No, it's fucking wrong. I have severe issues with that.
So just curious, if those guys, if you would have been standing next to them on the sidewalk instead, what would you have said to them?
I'd have been like, you a nasty motherfucker for looking at that girl. There ain't even grass on that field. Don't fucking try and play ball.
Jesus.
What if it was your own daughter?
If it was my own daughter, I'd have fucking shot someone. Because those dudes are saying shit you don't fucking want to know about.
That's the savageness I love.
Man. You know what? Being ex-law enforcement, I've seen fucking some fucked up shit from guys looking at little girls. And you know what? It's not fucking cool. I don't even look at girls. If they don't even look like they're at least 30, I don't want to fucking talk to them.
I have a daughter, dude, and I'm scared to death. I'm scared to death of social media. I'm scared to death of school. I'm scared to death of the kinds of clothes that she's only 6 and she sees and she goes, oh, I like that. I'm like, no, you don't. No, you don't.
I agree. The issue is no offense, there's these guys fucking looking at these girls. And that's not fucking right. You know what? And yes, all right, Sick Boy, you know what? In a way, you're right. I don't remember when miniskirts came in the past, but these girls have been dressing skimpier and skimpier, and it's literally, you know what? No, it's the God's honest truth. Girls did not look like that when I was in high school. I don't care what anybody says. And I'm older. I know I am, but dude, that's just not fucking right.
Was that was when TVs were in black and white?
Huh? You listen to Little Orphan Annie on the fucking radio.
I remember my first one.
But no, it's you know what? It's an issue, and that's my problem. Is you know what? Don't sit there and fucking, because if I had a daughter, I'll be honest with you. I'm ex-law enforcement. I'm an ex-paramedic. I will fucking shoot you. I will bring you back and then shoot you again. Don't fucking do it.
See, that's why you need everything should be savage in your life.
And by the way, Matt Oswald is saying the Maelstrom is an RDA by Purge, and then I looked it up and it is. It's a little bit older, but it was an RDA.
I'm taking the fucking name because isn't there a Savage RDA out there already as well?
Probably.
Just add a couple Y's and an I and a T, and then it'll be all right.
I was going to originally call it the Cauldron, but there's the Cauldron or the Caldera, but those names were used by Addies back in like 2011.
I actually cannot find a Savage RDA. I found, but that doesn't mean there's not.
You should call it the Mr. Bill. The Mr. Bill RDA. And instead of having like a logo, you just have across the top. All the way around.
Carlos said Ginger RDA. That's a pretty good suggestion.
Oh no, I don't want to be attached to Ginger Vapes in any fucking way at all.
I didn't even think of that.
You may be crazy. I'm not fucking stupid.
The Fire Crotch.
So
Fire Crotch. Hey, don't that name.
I actually had an interesting dilemma. Just what was that yesterday, involving my 13-year-old. But he's my son. But he wants to start doing YouTube, and so he's like really into it. We started a little channel. We haven't done an actual video yet. We just did like the trailer, right? So he wanted to watch me record a review, like record the up top part, because he's really quiet and shy, and he's like trying to learn how to be speak with a more projecting voice and all of that. So I let him do it, and as I'm editing it, he like yells at me a couple times, like trying to be funny, and it was actually kind of funny. And I kept it in, and I haven't put the video up yet. I'm not 100% done editing it, and I was like, is it like you don't see him at all? It's just his voice. And I was like, is that bad?
I'm having the same thing right now, dude. My son dogs me because all he wants to do is make video game YouTube videos, and I won't let him do it. And but my friends do it. It's like, well, yeah, when creepers are freaking checking your friends out and doing dirty stuff to themselves while watching them on YouTube, then their parents can deal with that. I'm not willing to put you out there like that just yet. And honestly, you're not even 18, so what do you want to, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just the culture now. I mean, I guess it is. I mean, look what the hell we're doing. But yeah, at the same time, it's like, dude, you're a kid, man. Like, get off the dang video game and go play outside. I don't know. It bothers me. Bothers me that he's so dedicated or so wants to do it so bad. And
how old is he?
I don't know. He's 11.
So kind of close. Yeah. So we came on a compromise. The one he wants to do is actually kind of outside stuff. Like he wants to expose like the social security scammers, but also like bullies and like stuff like that. And he wants me to make diss tracks on people on his channel. So we came with the compromise that he couldn't show his face. So this is what he picked out.
To where?
Yeah.
So wait, you think 18 is the age that kids should start on YouTube?
I think it's up to the parents. I mean, when he's 18, he can do whatever the hell he wants. Before that, he's gonna have to convince me. But at the same time, if I don't feel like it's safe, then I'm not gonna let him do it. I mean,
I don't know if it's an age thing. I think maybe you should have to pass an IQ test before you start a vape channel or start a YouTube channel.
Well, the only reason I ask
first
is, you all three have kids. I don't have any kids yet, so I don't have my perspective is a little bit different, maybe, because I don't have a kid.
You're the kid.
I am the kid, man. People are watching me. I got parental locks on all my stuff. I can't go into the cabinets where bleach is. Like, I'm just trapped.
You gotta blame his wife for that one.
I can't get the rubber band off the doorknob, so I'm like stuck, man. But yeah,
do I look that old for my age? Because me and Steve are like the same age, and I don't get the same fucking comments he gets.
I don't know, because I remember when I was like 14, 15, I mean, I was on MySpace and shit. You know what I mean? It is kind of the same, but it was new back then too, so no one really knew what to expect, what to look for. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's not to me Facebook and stuff. I mean, he doesn't have Facebook or anything like that, but it's the same thing in a sense to where they're out there. You can put parental locks on that stuff. I mean, you can put parental locks on YouTube, but basically the parental locks on YouTube is they can't use YouTube. They can use YouTube Kids, but until they're 13.
That's all I'm allowed to use too is YouTube Kids.
Yeah, yeah, you know. So that's why you're running through another channel right now, right? You're just broadcasting through another channel. But no, I it's a hard topic for me.
It is.
The wife and I always talk about it. She's more of the I just let him do it, and I'm the guy that sees what people do. You see the SWAT thing, you know, run a VPN, all that stuff. Like, try to protect yourself, try to protect your family, and then it's like, what? I'm just gonna let him freaking get up and do a YouTube video whenever he wants to. Like, the kid doesn't even think to pick up the garbage off his freaking floor he ate a pizza with last night. Like, get ants and stuff. Like, the kid wants to live with ants and shit. Like, what makes me think he's gonna be responsible enough to, you know, try and at least cover some of his tracks online, or you know, like, be able to even take the criticisms and all the bullying and bullshit he's going to get in the comments.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
the trolls.
You know what the first sign? You know what the first sign is when he knows what he's doing online? Check his browser history. If it's still there and intact, he doesn't know what he's doing yet.
Shane Proborski says 4 kids. My youngest is 18. If you want my opinion, the dumbest thing you can do is tell your kid not to do something. I honestly, Shane, I agree with you, and I don't tell him. No, you can't do that. What I tell him is I say, look, there's perverts. This is what they do. I'm 100% honest with my kid. This is what they do. This is how they find you. This is what they do. And then I show him videos on YouTube of people showing how these people find like kids, or I show him videos of kids. Like there's this one YouTuber, Pay Money Wubby, that I watch, and he's a satirical comedy, you know, whatever. It's actually pretty terrible comedy. It's pretty terrible videos, but it's entertaining to me. And he does this satirical thing where these kids come on and they're like, they cuss and they say all this stuff in his comments, and he reads the comment and they go, check out my channel. So he checks out the channel. The kid's like 11, 12 years old, and they're talking about where they go to school and when they start, and it cuts to this Pay Money Wubby going to YouTube and like searching them, like, you know, like as a joke, but like, oh, look at this kid, oh my gosh, look at what he's doing. And like you know, and I show my son, I'm like, look, this is what creeps do. You know, this is what they do. And they go in the comments, and you may have showed a weird shot of your crotch area by accident, and they go down and they timestamp that crap to look at your junk. Like, and then they're mean to you, and they call you fat, and they call you asshole, and, you know, they do all this nasty stuff. And although none of that's supposed to matter to you, you're 11, dude. Like, so you don't like it when your best friend doesn't want to do the same thing as you. How are you gonna?
The only thing worse than a 12-year-old making fun of you is a fat 40-year-old trolling you from a keyboard.
So so here's the thing. It's funny, Stan, because I did this exact thing, and I was in the same scenario. Me and my son's mom haven't been together for years. You know, we had him my senior year of high school, and but I showed him all of that too, and I kind of didn't give him the context. I just like showed him some videos, and I was like, all right, what does all that make you think? And he's like, that's what I want to do. And I was like, what? At first, and he's like, no, I want to expose them. And and I was like, what? That's not what you're supposed to watch this for. He's like, I don't like bad guys. But I will say that my kid is the type that he'll set his alarm half an hour early to surprise you and clean as much of the house in half an hour before he goes to school that he can. Straight A, all that.
Oh, dude, no, that's not my kid. He's smart as hell, but he is not. He's very gullible, and he's very, you know, he's one-track minded like his pops, but his pops overthinks everything. So, you know, there's that. He doesn't overthink things like I do, so he doesn't overthink anything. He's just not there yet, man.
I agree. It's a case to me. It's a case by case basis. And when his mom said, "You should let him do it. You should teach him. It'll be a good bonding experience." It blew me because she's normally it's the other way around. With a lot of things, it's me saying, "Let him do it." Like going to the mall alone with his friends, which now after a couple weekends ago, I'm a little paranoid about. But I was like, I was going to the mall with my friends, like. You were too. Why not let him? Like, he's 13 now. And so when she was like, she was like, "You're gonna make him wear a mask?" And I was like, "Yeah, I don't want his face exposed. I don't want." And he was kind of into it too. That whole face, reveal it someday what he actually looks like if he does get big, and kind of use it as a way to motivate subscribers. That he was like, "Oh yeah, I could do a reveal someday." So he kind of bought into that, but she was kind of, "You're gonna make him wear a mask?" I don't know. It is a weird thing, and I think it is kind of a kid by kid, parent by parent basis. But I definitely think younger than 10, that's weird to me. But the kid who made the most money on YouTube last year was an 8-year-old, which is baffling.
Actually, the kid didn't make no money. His parents did.
Yeah, that's true. Which is a little fucked up.
Also, that kind of makes me feel like I'm exploiting my kid a little. Yeah, sure, I can put that money into an account for him for when he's older, but that would never happen. I'll be honest. That money paid the bills, bro. I'm sorry.
Hey, you know what? Turn around and say that money kept a roof over your head and food in your belly.
Yeah, it paid your rent for the last 10 years, son. My bad.
What do you got in your hands there, buddy?
Nothing. Just a new word board thing.
Word board?
I have this little one, but it sucks. Where's it at? It sucks. You can't see shit from
Batman?
the webcam, so. Huh?
Batman?
No, here, let me see if I can change the light and maybe you could see it. That one.
Oh, yeah.
But you can't see it, so I got a different one.
Steve,
Yes.
what are you reviewing next?
Me? I really gotta review this. I've had it for a minute. I've had it really since before everyone else. It's just that I just been not doing the reviews and shit, man.
This thing?
The wick.
Flavor?
Oh, that's the wick. Oh, this is the flavor.
I want, you know what I really want to pick up though? I want to pick up the Monarch RDTA. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Hey, did anybody catch a picture of that new Karma RDTA?
No?
I want to pick that up as well.
That thing's nice looking. It really is.
That and the 415 RTA. I want to pick that up.
Oh, I got one of those. Oh, where is it? Here it is. Dude, this is not how it comes, though.
It doesn't come pre-filled with juice.
Yeah. No, this is like the the extra
top cap
cap.
is
This
cool,
is just
man.
a pull off.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's the extra cap and then the clear tank, and it's got the shortened version. And if I can find the drip tip, I put it on the Pica. Here it is. This drip tip here.
I got one of those. I was thinking about picking up.
Good tip from the theorem.
No,
It looks like it a little bit actually.
it's the drip tip that you can get with the 415.
See, I got the other one they make too. It's like the Goku or something. The other drip tip.
I don't know
Hey,
what.
Steve,
What's
that's
up?
the good tip from the theorem.
Oh yeah,
Similar.
yeah. It kind of looks like a K-Fun drip tip.
Do you like the 415 RTA?
I think it's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
because I was
absolutely
gonna
fantastic.
wanted to pick up the black PMMA one.
The 415 RTA is absolutely awesome. I want the RDA. The other RTA that I freaking love is the Whisper.
Where'd you get that at?
This is from Sound of Addies.
I like
Cloud
that.
Cloud. Yeah. You can get them in clear, and it also comes in black. You can also get clear tank, full tanks, and ultim tanks. And and the Evil Reaper V3 is also one of my faves.
You like RTAs a lot, I
I
guess.
had 2 chances to grab one of those Evil Reaper 3s, and I didn't do it. How is it? It's a mouth to lung, right?
I reviewed that.
There's 2. There's a DL and an MTL.
I did
This
the
is
DL.
the DL
Yeah.
with like a 0.8 ohm coil in it on the 67 mods 67 Go.
The only other thing I really have coming up for review though is this, and I don't know how I'm gonna. I've showed it before, but I don't really even know how I'm gonna review it yet. But
What is it?
it's by BB Vapes. He sent it for me, but it's for vaping and it's for dabs.
Oh yeah, that thing, the TRVP.
Yes. So I don't know if I should just do it as a regular vape review or if I should, I guess. I don't smoke pot, so I mean I don't really know what I'm gonna do with that. But
Nick Pinkerton, fuck you.
What
Hey,
tanks
that's
are
all.
big, man? These tanks aren't that big, dude. These tanks are all small. Like here, you want to see a big tank? I'll show you a big tank. Here's the this is the
That big old fucking hive thing.
this is the evil. I'm sorry, this is the Whisper and the 415 next to the bulk. This is the Berserker Mini 1.5. They just look tall because there's 22 millimeters. The bulk just leaked all over me.
Oh, that sounded really naughty.
Yeah, it did. I like when the big one just juices everywhere. The Typhoon GT3 was a really good tank, but I got rid of it. I ended up liking this better. The V6, the what's this called? The Vapor Giant.
That thing's so fucking tall.
Now this is a big RTA, man. You want to talk about big RTA? That's it right there. That's why I have it on the side by side.
That's a Colossus, man.
And then the Dwarf 24 is larger than those other tanks I just showed you. So
I didn't really like the dwarf too much, man. I mean, I liked it, but it wasn't exactly for me. It wasn't bad, but it just wasn't.
I wanted to get the 22, but I never. Every time one came up, I didn't have the money, and if I had the money, there wasn't any available. So that thing has eluded me. I wanted to try it though.
I like the 22 better than the 24, and I like the 16 the best. But the 16 gets so hot that it turns your juice all dark.
Oh,
That's what I'm reviewing next.
what's going on? What is that?
The Air Lab
The
RM.
Kill It.
Is that the V2?
I try getting my hands on a Monarch V2. Jesus Christ, people think they're made of gold.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, man. It's hard to get that and the RDTA because that's the one I want.
I wouldn't even go after the RDTA because that's like everybody's all over that shit.
Yeah, dude, Robert, the V6S is really good.
I will say the mod that I'm picking up next, and I kind of already pre-ordered from someone, is the Sunbox side-by-side mod.
Yeah, this one is the Insider. The Sunbox one looks cool.
I like the way it looks. I think it looks great, and I think it would look better with like the Dwarf on there. I think it would look better. The 22
On what?
on that Insider mod you have.
You think the what would look better?
The Dwarf on there.
The 24?
Oh, is it a 24?
I have the 24 and the 22. I don't think the 24 will fit. No, the 24 scratch the sides. Here's the 415 on it.
So I think that looks a lot better.
Well, yeah, I mean, but I'll tell you this battery cap will pull your freaking mustache hairs right out, man. Like, it hurts, dude. You freaking get too close to that battery cap and it'll grab the damn mustache hairs.
I've really started to like those side-by-side mods, man.
Yeah, there's some cool ones out there. They're expensive, though. They're expensive. There's a couple that are more affordable. I mean, I think this one wasn't too crazy, but it's 3D printed.
Well, dude, what is it? The original Exo sticks, when they first came out, they weren't expensive, and all of a sudden they're like fucking $200 a piece now.
Yeah, some things get
They
that
were
way.
like $125 when they first came out. Now all of a sudden everybody's selling them for like 200.
Yeah, somebody, what was it? Swags was gonna buy, a friendly flipper. What's that friendly flipper mod called? That's like a build.
Starts with a D or something.
I don't know. It's the one that they talked to Billet Box about using the design, and so friendly.
I've seen one once, and it's a pretty mod.
But dude, some guy wanted to charge Swags like $675 for a used one.
Yes.
No.
Delro, that's it.
Delro, yeah, that's it. No, Dendro is a mod company, but Delro's the right one, yeah.
Yeah, Delro, they're very fucking rare. And they have a ravenous fucking...
I don't give a shit how rare they are. It ain't no $675 rare. When I get a Billet Box for $250. What?
He showed my effed up face to everybody a minute ago.
Your effed up face?
I'm a black guy, man.
I'll show it again.
Why'd you get a black eye? Who you fighting with?
I told you, man, the West Virginia thing.
His wife had to put him back in line.
And by wife, I mean my sister.
Damn,
and his aunt
got me. I'm lactating.
Oh.
Hey. Well, someone asked what happened to me. I like I said, man, you don't mess with your sister wife in West Virginia, man.
No, you don't.
Hell yeah.
No, man.
I'm trying to find, where'd that go?
Learn to make a damn sandwich. Hey, man, I know that now. Okay. I have to make sandwiches every day now, man. Nah, I fell into something.
Bro, Riviera Mav T fans, Chris, you know it.
Riviera.
Oh shit! I just kicked my computer. Good thing I didn't turn it off.
Shit, my son's here. I gotta behave.
Damn it! I've been vaping the hell out of the Riviera, dude. Like that's one of my new favorite atomizers. I think it's in the other room next to my bed. But I've got it on top of the Cyclone Squevo, and I freaking love that tank. I love the freaking Riviera. And the Mav T, I have one.
I love my Riviera, but I got offered something for my Riviera that I couldn't fucking turn down, and that was a setup Hussar Legacy with caps. So I was like, it's gone.
I would have kept the Riviera. That's me.
You think so?
I did. I would have.
Bill's not that smart, Stan.
That's fucked up.
He all works in a doctor's office. He's pretty smart. I'm just giving him shit.
Sick Boy says, love my Riviera, but I think I might ditch it because not much different than squonking the Vena. Dude, I mean, I don't use my Vena that much, unfortunately, because it's got a kick-ass cap and it looks sexy. This is my Vena here. And it looks super, super sexy.
That's the blue Juma?
It looks super sexy on that thing with I have a carbon ring and tip for it, and it looks awesome.
Whoa, dude, that looks good.
I just don't vape it that much, man. I vape the Riviera way more than this Riv. Or I vape the Riviera way more than this Vena. Damn, there's too many names, dude.
You know what? The Riviera is not just a Vena. I addressed that in my video. If you'd have watched it.
Yeah, because Bill, when the pictures were out, Bill said that it looked like the Vena, and then in his video he admits that he was wrong. It was more than that.
Veteran told me quit standing up to pull up your boxers. What are you talking about? Did I do that? My bad. Did you guys see my ass or something?
No, I didn't.
He was getting excited over the Mod and Addy combo you showed off.
Next time I'll just let my ass hang out.
Yeah. He's
That-
into those city mods.
That's the Magi or Magi.
Yeah. This is the Magi with the carbon tube and carbon face, and I sent him this block before they started getting Juma.
Sure.
I think me and Jeremy J Roller sent them Juma blocks, and then everybody saw the pictures and liked them so much they started picking up Juma to make them.
See, is that mod? Is it pretty ergonomic or no? Because it looks pretty big from pictures and shit.
One of my favorite mods I own.
It's a dual battery too, right?
You know what? Sometimes bigger mods are comfortable in the hand.
DNA 250C. Well, look, I'll show you. This is a DNA 250C.
It doesn't look as bad.
This is the Primo TI.
Yeah, that's actually pretty small then, man.
Yeah, dude. This is the IPV Auto Squonker.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
This is the topside carbon.
So it's shorter than that, most of them then, huh?
Oh yeah, dude, it's small. Let me see if I have something that most people might look here. You guys know how small the damn stratums are?
Yeah. All right, so it ain't too bad.
Bigger than that.
It looks nice too, man.
Yeah.
I like DPMs. I like a lot of their stuff. You know?
This is a dual battery case for 21700.
Damn. Yeah.
I mean, so.
And then, did you get the bottle that they upgraded and shit?
Yeah, dude, the bottle system that they did is super nice because I had a Casper and didn't have this bottle system.
Yeah.
I mean,
but with the Casper, you could take the metal tube out and kind of just.
You can, but the one bad thing about that, it's better to get the Casper with this bottle system because the one bad thing about having the tube thing is every time you pull that tube out, it scratches against this plate here.
That's true. Yeah.
You got to be real careful with it. So
they're not going to use those fancy ass bottles anymore.
What fancy? What are you talking about?
The like Italian bottles. I forget what the hell they're called.
Oh no, no, I don't know. I don't know what these bottles are. They feel the same though. They're just colored.
Oh yeah, Lucas bottles. That's what they used to use.
Yep.
I like this system a lot better. I like the Lucas bottles, but I like the system a lot better. My oh, you ready? You ready? There we go. My Limo has that came with the Lucas bottles, and they just had the normal system. This isn't a Lucas, obviously, but that's just a little. But with this mod, it's a whole lot easier for that system.
Yeah, I actually like the old style of Limo though, man, where the door's on the side.
Well, that's what this is.
I mean, but it's
on the front.
Yeah.
But
I like that one too because that's how my 21700 is. It has the door on the back.
Yeah, I really like this mod, dude. I like this mod a lot.
Yeah, that's nice, man. What'd you do? How'd you fill in the letters of the Limo? Did they do that or did you do that?
Black crown.
That's what I thought. How do you get it in there though?
So what I did, since it's white Delrin, what I did was I took the black crown and I just colored over it real hard.
Mm-hmm.
I cleaned it off with rubbing alcohol, and then I hit it with a hair blow dryer to kind of let it level itself out.
Sure.
And it looks like paint fill.
And it'll just stay in there, huh?
It's been in there ever since I did it. I did it since like probably the first couple days after I got the mod. So
it won't like ruin the color of the outside of it then, huh?
No, I mean, look, I colored right over it.
That looks cool, man. I've seen people do it with like other colors and stuff, but I always just didn't know how they did it.
Yeah, no, I did it with Crayola. You just have to be careful because if you have a porous material, and you do it the way I did, it'll get into those pores, So if you got like little dots or something, it'll show those dots up. You don't want that. Plus, I mean, if it ever gets wore out or scratched out, which it hasn't yet, I could just redo it.
See, I think this is probably my favorite bottle system, man.
Yeah, I don't like the metal tubes.
I like it, man. I think I like being able to just stick your juice bottle up in there and just good to
It's
go.
definitely the easiest way to do it. It is absolutely 100% the easiest way to do it. However, I don't like it because I don't like feeling the metal bottle in there, the metal tube in there when I squonk, and I'm always afraid I'm going to like
Bend it.
push it too hard or something and bend it or mess up the connection at the 510. It's just not my thing. I it is a good like I always end up squeezing both sides.
That's what I do. I just squeeze like the.
There you go. See, you have to make up for it.
But
First
yeah,
hybrid stab was a green limo. Dagger has the best bottle. So what's the Dagger?
The
it's
bottle from Ground Cloud Innovations.
yeah. I've never seen the bottle system on it.
I like the Squevo has a good bottle system too. It's kind of like this Magi, except that it's hard to open to fill.
I actually liked my Squevo. I thought it was a great mod.
I like my Squevo too. There's a couple tiny things that I would do different, but so many people, like I think you and I probably just got good ones.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying things, and you know what? I paid a lot more for mine than they came out in like before they were released.
I know. I'm so mad about that.
I was told about the price was going to be this. I was like, cool, let me get one. They're like, cool. I paid for it and everything, and then it's like $75 cheaper on the market now.
Yeah, what's it going for? What's it going for now?
All that and
$100.
That's a good deal.
50. That kind of made me mad because I like Mac. Mac's a great guy. I bought mine ahead of everybody else because he and I have been talking back and forth. But when you see it like 2 weeks after it's released, drop down $50, $75, that just it kind of took me back a little bit, thinking, all right, maybe he doesn't have the confidence in his mod that he thinks, and he's just offloading them now.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've got a lot of mods that I've paid a lot of money for that some I'm like, I don't think that necessarily I would pay that much money for again. And some I'm like, I would do it again in a heartbeat. That's why I like these DPMs, dude. I preach it. These DPMs, they're good price. They're a good damn price.
It's cool because you can pay half when you first get it and half when it's done too. So
well, there's that. He sends you like video and pictures of it the entire time he's making it. Sure. He's quick turnaround, and it's affordable, dude. This didn't even cost $300. Well, not including the price of like the extra block and the shipping for it and all that stuff. But you don't have to pay for all that now. So
I like that they're I consider them to be high end, and I think that it's nice that they don't exclude people, man. If you want it, they'll make it for you.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's very cool that they do that.
And they'll do whatever you want.
Go ahead, Stan. I'm sorry.
No, I just saying they'll do whatever you want. Go ahead.
Yeah. Like honestly, if you want a custom block, I don't know about Juma, but what's his name? Chris Sonker at CS Wood Designs. If you give him specs and let him know what you want, he'll actually pour you a block himself. And he does it really fucking cheap compared to most people. Because I've been on that one Russian guy's site looking at blocks when I wanted to get my my one mod made. And I don't see, he was charging 80, 90. I saw blocks that were going for $150. I was like, holy shit. And it was just plain wood.
He did me a killer set of custom doors. Like he poured the resin and everything just for me, the colors I wanted and everything for a pretty affordable price for my Pulse 90 watt. That guy does good
Chris?
work. CS Wood Designs, yeah, he does good work.
Do you guys know what
he's a good guy.
Do you guys know what the Mistress mods is? Dustin asked, "What do you guys think? What we think about it?" But I don't know it. I've never seen them.
trying to remember. I remember the name.
Hey, do you guys like 5150?
Oh, they're beautiful.
5150.
What is that? That first one right on that first one right on their home screen. It looks like ebony.
Ebony? What are you talking about?
Mistress mods?
If you bring them up
Oh.
on Facebook, if you bring them up on Facebook, their picture is a beautiful like ebony mod. It's really nice.
I guess
Oh,
that's
that reminds me. That kind of looks like the MM Vapors. What's that thing called? The new one.
Oh, I know what you're talking. I'll look it up real quick. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, what's it called? MM Vapors. Anyway, I'm supposed to have one of those. The guy has it. I'm supposed to pay him for it. He got on the list. He said, I'm not going to have the thrill. Thank you, sick boy. He said, I'm not gonna want it. I got on the list and I'm not gonna buy it. He's like, do you want it? I was like, yeah, man. He's like, pick out everything. So I picked out everything. He bought it and now he just got it. I have to pay him for it or trade him something for it. I have to get with him. But yeah, it's a thrill that I ordered according to everything I wanted. So it's pretty dope. Stab wood. In fact, it's on YouTube. Let me see if I can pull the picture up real quick.
Hey Eric, I just sent you a picture of it. You should show. That's how the Mistress mod comes packaged. That's freaking beautiful.
Here it is.
They make good shit too, though.
This is my thrill right here. I'm super stoked on that. I gotta get it from the dude. I put it in the chat. Oh, I'm not a mod. Never mind.
Here, I'll make you a moderator, man.
Okay.
And let me get.
Swag's got his in Black Delrin and he's in love with it, so I'm super stoked to get one. There you go.
I gotta find your name here, man.
$7 bills, FC. What are you talking about? $7 bills on those Mistress mods? Damn, that's a bunch.
Yeah, it is. They ain't cheap.
No,
All right,
dude.
you can put the picture up now.
There you go. There's the video.
Yeah, that shit right there, though, that Eric just put up, man. That's a really nice looking device, man.
It's just mods.
It comes in a metal case, or that's just what they show it in.
What are you talking about?
That's what they're coming. Oh, dude, that's pretty.
Yeah, I'm stoked on it. I really like the button and everything too.
Really and I like the fact that it shows the serial number on the screen when you turn it on.
Yep. They have a really
look at
cool
the mosaic pin in it.
Yep.
That mosaic pin is fucking tight. That's an
Yeah.
old knife making trick.
All the bells and whistles.
Yeah,
That
that's
is dope.
beautiful, man.
I really like.
How much are they banging you for that one?
Huh?
How much are they banging you for that one?
I don't remember. I just have to pay for it because I committed myself to it. So, but I want it. Like I want to keep it for forever. So, I'm a fan of the small single battery, non-squonk bangers, man. Like this right here, top of my list, dude. The Delrin, Stratum Delrin, top of my list, bro.
That's a classic looking device.
Oh, dude, it's so tiny. Top of my list all day, every day. And yeah, I got the pretty one, the ornament. This one's the expensive one, but you get the one that's just black Delrin without the engravings, and it's a lot more. I wouldn't say it's
not affordable. But
I wouldn't say affordable, but I would definitely say it's a lot more reasonable price.
So you don't like squonking as much then, huh?
I love squonking. I love squonking, but I love I really love the high-end RTA market, man. I'm not huge into a bunch of RTAs from the mainstream. I love RDAs from the mainstream. There's a few RTAs I like from the mainstream, but I'm a huge high-end RTA fan. Like, they just do it good. They just do it good, dude.
They do make them. They make them proper, man.
Yeah.
I will say though, one mainstream RTA that I always liked when I first started vaping was the Geek Vape Amit, the original one.
The Amit was a good one, yeah, for sure. I was a fan of the. Oh man, it was one of my early reviews. The Merlin. I was a fan of the Merlin, and I'm a huge fan of the aromamizers. Pretty much any aromomizer I like a lot.
Green, baby, that thing was a beast.
That's one of my faves, dude. The aromomizer, the 28 millimeter Supreme.
Yeah. Yep.
Actually, yeah. I got it right here. Actually,
there you go.
Dude,
there it is.
Before that, my favorite RTA was the original Griffin.
I hated that thing.
Did you? That thing?
I didn't like it. I didn't like that one. I loved the Amit, and I also loved the what's it called? The Boreas V1 and V2.
Actually, you know what I liked, and it was stolen from me. My son's probably gonna get on that one. Was I liked the single coil Zeus when it came out. I actually liked that one. My son grabbed it, and I never saw it again. It's been gone.
I never got to try the Reload RTA. I had the Dot RTA, and in my opinion, it was very similar. I just never.
You put it back? I didn't even notice it was back. I don't have any regular regulated mods anyway to put it on anyways.
You know what's a killer ass RTA is that off gear.
Yeah.
The gear. They blew it out of the water with that thing, dude. Blew it out of the water.
Give it a name you couldn't fucking pronounce.
Yeah. Arfurfur.
Yeah.
I've got this thing sitting in the box since it came out, and I haven't even opened it yet. I need to try this thing. Serpent.
I think Watofa makes pretty decent shit.
Yeah.
Actually, I enjoyed this too. This was mainstream too as well. But I enjoyed this.
Yeah.
Which one is that?
This is the Serpent.
Yep. I have one of those on my meeting stand, the silver one.
You know what I never reviewed. I felt bad because they sent it to me for a review, but I didn't like it. So I never reviewed it. I didn't want to just trash it, but I was not a fan of the Hermetic. Yeah. It's not a fan of the Hermetic.
What does it look like?
Just looks like a 22 millimeter single coil, single-sided airflow. I can't find it. It's not in the box right now. Got shit everywhere, dude. If I'm not prepared
enough to pay attention to where it went.
Yeah, hey, I lost it months ago. And
you guys just put stuff places and then forget where it's at because you got so much shit.
Nope. Yeah. My shit's organized.
My stuff's as organized as it can be.
This is all high end. This is full, all high end. The bottom drawer is like half mainstream stuff. This is drip tips and spare parts and O-rings. On the here, you can't see it, but behind this light, there is a 3D stand. This is full 40-something RDAs, juices, and then the other half of my desk is covered in batteries. These are all battery chargers. And then this is my juice. And then this is all mech mods and RTAs and RDAs back here. But that's just the stuff you can see. Yeah, there's too much, man. Like my desk from my review earlier is complete trashed. And that's just that side. This is this side.
It gets a little bit overwhelming.
The thing is, like, I have like 5 mods, but I vape the same 2 or 3 regularly, and I have other ones that just sit there and look pretty. That's it.
Well, I buy a lot of shit for one, I'm an addict to it. But for 2, I buy a lot of shit for like research also. I want to see how things are done. I want to see everything that I keep has something interesting about it. There's a reason that I keep it. Like there's 2 shelves over there with probably 100 mechs on them each. And every single one has something interesting about it. So, and it doesn't matter high end, mainstream, whatever, if it's interesting. The NATO, not a mod that I enjoy, but I just loved the design of it. So I kept it, like things like that. Like I just have stuff that I find interesting, that sparks an idea or a concept, or why'd they do this, or what'd they do this, or how can I change that, like, and it just keeps growing, and I need to get rid of some, but I'm a hoarder.
I'm a whore too. It's okay, Stan.
Well, at least you're getting paid.
Yeah.
I think that's a good point, though, man, because I think whenever you start into the hobbyist side of vaping, it's because you think something's interesting, and then you just keep going down that fucking... and then it just becomes like one big blur of what you bought and what you wanted to buy.
You know what's funny, though? Out of all the crap in this room, there's only like 1 or 2 things that I have multiple of.
That's normal, I think, too, though, man, because there's so many things that are similar, but then if you really, truly like something, which is in your rotation, you're going to buy more than one.
Dustin Kendall said he's opening his ham and bean soup with the Reverie right now. Wait, what? Did you ever try the Take It Stan Cheap Good Chip 18350 tube? I don't know about the Take It. Who's that by? There's the only ones I know with the chip are the one from not S Modus, but what's that company called? Ultroner. And then the Stratum, and then the Cthulhu mod, and then the one by, I keep wanting to call them Amity Vape, but it's not Amity Vape. What's the name of the one that made the Gate and the Gate RTA?
Ambitions
Vape.
Or,
that
yeah.
Ambitions mods. That one they have a 18350. I don't know what it's called though. That has a chip.
You know what? You've got a point. I'm looking at pictures of that vape. That's actually pretty badass looking.
What?
Get rid of the fake chain lanyard, and it would actually be a nice looking little vape.
The Ultroner?
No, the Tack It or Take It or whatever the hell it's called.
Who makes it?
I just Googled it. It's
Cool Vapor, right?
Cool Vapor Tack It. Yeah,
oh, that's
Cool
that's a great name for your freaking. That's a terrible name for your freaking company.
Yeah.
But the funny next to it, when you Google it, you bring up the first picture, and right next to it is an SSK Rave Mini 67.
I put Take It 183.
I just put in Tack It RDA, and I got a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Oh, speaking of 18350, I need to get rid of this. Bill, you interested in this?
What is it?
Axiom. With all the stuff.
How much you want for it?
I don't know. It's the one that has it's hybrid, like it's all machined. The deck is machined to the mod 18350. These are actually the vent holes and the airflow holes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I want to.
That is. That's not bad. All right, we'll talk after this.
There you go. But yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that. And then the top is like this. It's one of those where you just spin the top and to fill it to open the holes.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll talk to you after the show. Let me know how much.
Cool.
Well, on that note, I think we're gonna call it. So
lots of stuff for sale. You want to go through all of it?
That's what I did last week.
Well, you would you like to start the outro?
Who?
Stan, would you like to start the outro?
The outro. Sure. This coming week, we have the High End Vape Forum on the Tenacious TX Vapes channel because we missed this past week. So this week, we're going to do it again. The High End Vape Forum at noon Central Time on Sunday. Vapes due on Friday, 9 p.m. Central. And yeah, check out the $45 Notion coming to lucidrda.com real soon. And keep an eye out for some Tenacious Unicorn mechs happening ASAP.
Those are clean.
Appreciate what?
Those are clean looking.
Thanks, dude. This is the pink. These are going to be, this is not rose gold. This is a lot more pink than it looks on video for some stupid reason. But this is a super limited color. They're not going to make this on the second run. So there's only like 100 or so of these, 150. I don't know how many, but not many. But yeah, no, thanks for having me on, guys. I appreciate it. It was fun.
No, thanks for being here, man.
Next.
Bill,
Bill, I didn't do it. What'd I do?
you always go second.
Thank you to everybody in the chat. You're the reason we do what we do. Thank you, Stan, for being here this week. Thank you to Steve for actually showing up. And thank you to Eric for everything he does. There goes Steve with his hat. Got to pull out the hair mustache.
Oh, shit. I
yeah,
got one to make fun of him, and I don't know where I put it.
How does my mustache look, man?
Yeah, I gave mine back. So
You gave it
nice.
back too.
Better this week. It was my son's, that big fur one that I was wearing.
Oh, I have a picture somewhere.
What the hell are you doing with your head?
Me?
Yeah,
I have
you.
no idea.
Oh, I'm just fine tuning my mustache. That's all. My hair mustache. That's all.
His hair mustache.
My hair mustache, or a hair goatee, whichever you prefer. Really.
Oh, dude, you're totally emo Canadian. No? Maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate everything.
Emo Canadian.
I hate everything. Is that what you wanted me to go for?
I want you next bad review you have to do. I want you to do that exact look and just talk about how much you really hate it. It makes you feel terrible.
I hate this RTA. I hate it. I hate everything.
You want to hear about the flavor? I hate it.
Suck it. Suck it. Suck the flavor. Sorry, Bill. I didn't mean to interrupt you with my nonsense.
Totally fine. No, I'll let you take it this time. How's that?
Who, me?
He's like, I don't go
Yep.
last.
I get to go third? Holy shit, Bill. Thank you. Yeah, so I want to thank Mr. Tenacious for being here. And again, I apologize for being late again. But I think we had a good show today. It was very fun, very clean, very nice. And I do want to thank Eric for setting up the...
Took you a second to remember my name, huh?
There's just so many people in my life. Anyways, but I...
What the fuck?
So what was I saying? Sorry, I have brain damage from my eye injury. But anyways, so I do want to thank the chat for being here as well. Thank you. And if you aren't already subscribed to all three of these gentlemen, you should go do so.
Oh, they're all subscribed to Stan. We know that.
Well, he's a celebrity dog.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. That's what I've been saying, Steve. And he just nods his head.
Only 6,000 subs. Come on. Only 6,000.
Yeah, but everybody knows your name.
Sure. People don't even know who I am
Yeah.
at all.
Me neither.
I'm just that guy who has a hair mustache. That's all I am. I used to do reviews one time.
And I'm that guy that shows his nipple on Jay's live stream. How do you think I feel?
Our claim to fame. But yeah, so I do thank everybody again, and you can go ahead, Eric.
Oh!
Holy crap. Do it again.
Oh! It's 7:47, like the Boeing jet plane.
10:47.
It is 7:47.
Let me see if I can make a 10 out of my hair.
No, you can't. You gave
Or
up.
maybe I can make a little heart.
Emails in the building. What's up, Matt Oswald? Thank you, sir. I know you do. I'm just talking shit because Stan's a celebrity more than we'll ever dream of.
Oh my God.
I can't even think that high.
No, honestly, where that happened, Stan, is you were the first person with some name recognition who came into the chat. So then we said, honestly, there's a celebrity in the chat because I had
On this show?
Yeah. I had like 180 subs back then.
I had like -5.
You guys got low standards, bro.
Legit, he had like 600. Bill had 12. And so, well, I'm not lying. That's about what it was.
That was when Bill was very pessimistic.
Yeah, when he was like, I'm not really going to do reviews because no one will ever watch me.
Like, oh.
No, it was, I'm not really
Yeah, that's
trying
true.
to do.
That's true.
Yes.
That's more what it was.
That was the Robo Bill days, man.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah. Anyway, that's where it started, and then I just kept saying it because. But then, you know, and it's just even more funny because you're so down to earth that it makes it funnier to call you a celebrity. Just because I know that like you would never look at yourself that way, even if you had 160K. So it's just. Anyway. Breaking that down for you, I guess. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being here, Stan. See everybody next week.
10:50.
7:50.
Jeez.
10:50.
7:50.